Hello beautiful dog people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Stephanie and today we're talking about level 1 puzzle toys for dogs. I'm a dog mom to 4 rescue dogs and I'm also a dog trainer, and I'm obsessed with canine enrichment or dog enrichment and puzzle toys. And you might have seen a lot of puzzle toys online, and then usually the name Nina Ottesen comes up, a Swedish puzzle designer, and this is one of her level 1 toys. And she has come up with different difficulty levels for her toys. So the level 1, and this will be the typical level 1 from her, this is the treat tumbler dog toy, the ball. And level 1 is basically the level you want to start if you are new to enrichment or your dog is new to puzzle toys and you want to have something that is easy. And this will be one from her level 1 toys, and it basically is a ball. It's a hard ball and it has 2 holes, as you can see here, and then it's basically empty inside. There's a hole, so there's no maze on the inside or anything, and you use them by basically stuffing kibble or something dry inside, and then let your dog roll the ball around and let the food fall out. So they are very easy toys and it's a great starting point when your dog is new to this. Having said this, my dogs get puzzle toys all the time and we still use this a lot. So I don't really like this inside the house because it's quite loud, as you can hear. It makes a sound. So if your dog rolls this around and we have wooden floors, I find this a bit loud, but it's a great toy I use for the garden. So they love it. Only because it's easy doesn't mean, or it's a beginner's toy, that this is not good for dogs who are a bit more experienced. So I will link down below a link where you can find some more other toys from Nina Ottesen from this kind of like first category. We only have this one from her level 1, but I'll show you some other alternatives that I would fit into the same kind of category. So we have this one here as well. This is from Kong. And what I love about the Kong dog toys is you can open them and then basically just close them very easily by putting them together. And then you have the same-ish treat dispenser, but you can clean them from the inside, which I love. So this is from Kong, and again you have 2 holes, one here and one on this side. You can fit it, as I just showed you, by opening it or by putting treats or kibble in here, and then the dog can push it around. It's a bit different shape, and because it has the 2 holes on the opposite side and the different shape, it's a bit different for the dog to waltz it around for the treats to fall out compared to this one. So I would say, while they are kind of like in the same category, this might be slightly more tricky than this one. But again, similar, kind of like from the level of easiness or beginner friendliness. Then another toy that I would fit into this category, and again it's from Kong and you can open them, is the Kong Wobbler. This is what it looks like, and you would again fill it with treats or something dry. You don't want to go with moist food but dry food. And if I filmed a whole video about this, like a whole video where I show how it works, where you can see my dogs using it, etc., and I will link it down below. But basically it's on the floor and then the dog has to bounce it around and it falls back onto the weighted side. And again, another great toy for outside. I don't really like these toys inside because they are quite loud. So the dog has to push it around, and I again prefer these outside simply because they are quite loud, and depending on how rough your dog is with these toys, if they bounce and they have the hard side here, it could potentially damage something in your house. But again, a great toy for outside and a great toy for beginners. I will link all 3 down below. So if you are starting, or if your dog is just starting with puzzle toys, I would highly recommend any of these because they are really easy, they are so much fun, and also they're just a really great addition to your enrichment collection. Also, if you have dogs who are more experienced with these toys, they still are fun. And what they do is they get your dog moving. Yeah, so in order to get the treats out of this, they will have to push the ball around. So you would also get some movement from your dog. And not to underestimate, it can help your dog really to problem solve. Because what they need to do is, if they just throw this toy around, and it's usually too big for them to just grab, but they would need to push it with their paw or with their nose, whatever, they have to push it at a certain level, because if they push it too fast or too strongly, then the treats will not come out, especially if this gets a bit more empty. So they will have to push it around really slowly. They will have to learn to be more patient And it's really great for them to just improve their own problem solving skills while having fun and while being entertained. And if you'd like to learn more about the puzzle toys for level 2 for the more advanced dogs, then just watch the video on level 2, which I will link down below as well. I hope to see you next time and have lots of fun with enriching your dog's life.